So 25 years ago, Steven Pinker made the point in his book, How the Mind Works, that if you think of liberty, like the word liberty, and then think of the Statue of Liberty, like you don't relay replay a movie reel for both of them. So obviously the mind like uses abstract concepts, not images, but we still aren't really at the stage where we can actually design an experiment to prove that right or incorrect, or are we?
Right. So let me tease apart a couple parts of that question. So one aspect of that question is, does the mind operate using abstract concepts? Now, abstract concepts can mean different things. It could mean, for example, that you're talking about something that doesn't have an obvious or clear material basis in the world. So it might be something like, what's a good example of this? Some of the examples you gave before, like religion or justice or peace, fairness. These are kind of relatively abstract concepts perhaps that reflect human practices. There's a different sense of abstract concept whereby we are able to identify an instance of something regardless of how it's presented to us in our senses. So, for example, I can hear a car, I can see a car, I can feel a car. My representation of a car is abstract in the sense of in neuroscience and philosophy we talk about multimodality. So, a modality would be like vision or hearing or touch, and we have concepts that are multimodal. In other words, they seem to be able to be picked out regardless of kind of the sensory access we have to an instance of the concept. So that's a different sense of abstract, possibly related. So I took your question to sort of be asking about both of those.